It is a great day today, a new step in humanity's mission of colonizing deep space. Yesterday, April 10, 2026, the Artemis 2 mission splashed down successfully back on Earth after returning from the Moon. It is humanity's first time back out there since 1972. It marked a new chapter in space exploration and cleared the way for upcoming Artemis 3 next year. Today, though, is not much different. After the huge success of SAFE-I, humans on Terra have been dying for SAFE-2 to finally launch, and today, it finally happens. SAFE-I's goals are to establish a high Earth orbit, as well to deploy a satellite that will orbit the Earth permanently, and this rocket is well fit to do these achievements. It carries an unnamed satellite which I will name at the end of the video, whose purpose is to study space and take pictures out there. Oh, it seems like the rocket is taking off. It must follow a strict angle to efficiently get into orbit. Right now, it must turn 5 degrees clockwise. The rocket you're seeing was tested in the previous mission and finished successfully. This is why it's being reused. Well, only the design. The old rocket used for SAFE-I burned up in the atmosphere, which means it can't be used again. We just hit an altitude of 3,000 meters. It looks like the spaceship is doing well so far. This is great news, as the rocket managed to survive one of the hardest parts of the mission, and it does not seem to be stopping yet. Let's skip forward. Our first stage was able to put us into space. Sadly, it's out of fuel now, so we must detach it. Now we can start the second stage, which will help us hit a low Earth orbit. The parts we just detached will fall down into Earth and disintegrate in the atmosphere before they can cause any harm. They are removed to reduce weight off the rocket, so the next stage can be used as efficiently as possible. We will now skip forward until we reach the third stage. Out of fuel again. The second stage is the smallest stage of them all, only being able to lengthen our trajectory by a couple hundred kilometers. Thankfully, the third stage is incredibly efficient. We will carry it for the whole rest of the journey until re-entry. Great! The mission is going far better than I anticipated so far. Yet our orbit is not high enough. Like stated previously, the goal of this mission is to set a high Earth orbit, and we currently only have a low Earth orbit. This means we'll have to speed up more so our orbit can increase in size. That seems pretty good. We now have to increase the other side of the orbit to create a balanced one. This is done to make our trajectory more predictable, and while we do so, I'll tell you more about the agency behind all of this. The SAFE project stands for Stellar Ace Foundation of Exploration. Its goals are to colonize the entire solar system and possibly beyond it. This mission is just one of the many upcoming ones, but it is a huge milestone for the project. Its missions are Apollo-style, moving from testing to landing orbiting objects far from Earth. SAFE-3, its successor, will likely focus on deploying 10 to 15 satellites in the influence of the Earth. They will perform many different tasks such as photographing the Earth, performing experiments up on orbit, serving as weather, observance, and much more. This mission is sort of just practice. And hey, look, while we were distracted, we actually achieved a high Earth orbit. This means we can finally deploy our satellite on orbit. It is located in the tip of the craft, right on top of the command module. The fairings will fly into space and become space debris. Hopefully a rocket doesn't crash into them at some point. Now we must dock our satellite off of the rocket. Its solar panels extended beautifully like a butterfly's wings, except this butterfly costs more than your entire net worth and weights the same as a car. But now that it's detached, it should remain safely in orbit unless disturbed. We will now start to fly the main rocket away. We don't want them to crash and become like fireworks. This now begins the second part of the mission, the return home. But first, I shall let the humans controlling the ship from Earth rest. They've done a lot of work today, so it's only fair if I do. We are back again. The time has come. It is time to return back to Earth. For this, we must slow down into a low Earth orbit. If we just went in for the landing without orbiting first, we would hit the atmosphere at insane speeds and almost definitely burn up. So this is basically mandatory to do if we don't want this thing to explode. Now we also decrease the other side. At this rate, we should be landing on Earth quite comfortably. So let's just skip until we are set to go. It is now return time. If I hit the atmosphere at this speed though, I will likely lose control of the spacecraft. So I will need to do what is called a retro burn to reduce our speed right before we smash the atmosphere. That is all the slowdown that our leftover fuel could provide. We now have to brace for the atmosphere and hope for the best. During re-entry, due to the high speeds at the time, the Artemis II spacecraft actually had a blackout period where the team back on Earth could not communicate with it whatsoever. It was the most dangerous time for the crew at the time, as everything was up to the astronauts. A single mistake and they would all die before reaching the Earth. So we have to lock in now. Our docking port will likely burn up due to it being exposed out of our heat shields. But this is okay because it is not needed in the slightest now. But if we're not careful, it could cause us to lose control. We'll have to watch out. Here the docking port detaches from the rocket and burns up. Hopefully we won't end up like that. But it seems like we made it thought the toughest part of the atmosphere relatively unharmed. Our engine detached, but that's okay. We don't need it anymore either. And we also just hit the lower part of the atmosphere. Our stuff will start to cool down, and our parachutes will shortly be able to detach. There is no way to die now. The mission has been a success, but it is not over yet. I will skip forwards now. We deploy our parachutes. This will remove excess velocity we currently have. Without it, we would just smash into Earth and explode. But the atmosphere also helped out a ton with that. And now we deploy our parachutes all the way. We will safely splash down on Earth, just like Artemis II, and mark a new beginning in the history of this world. In fact, this scene looks very similar to Artemis II, with the rocket going down to the Earth slowly. Even the parachutes look alike. The only difference is that Artemis had 3 of them, while this one only has 2, but it still reminds me of it. And splashdown. We have now successfully done the most complex mission ever done in this world. The most revolutionary one. The satellite will be used for centuries to come, and tales of this mission will be told by people who watched this mission take place. The probe will be rescued shortly, but although the mission is over, there is still one thing to do. This is the satellite. It currently sits at a high Earth orbit, just like planned. The only thing is though, it is currently unnamed, so we have to name it now before I forget. It's sitting tall and proud on its orbit, the first of its kind. It must have a memorable name so people instantly know what's being talked about. So you know what? In memory of the Artemis II missions that finally ended yesterday, I will be naming this satellite the same name that astronauts on board of Artemis EI decided to nickname the rocket used for that mission. Welcome the Integrity Satellite. It will sit there to be mentioned, used for knowledge, and talked about for years to come. Thank you all for watching this video. It means a lot to me really. I have always been fascinated by space, and being able to do these types of videos and sharing them with anyone who is willing to watch is incredibly fun. Wish everybody luck in their lives and that whatever happens next shall be great. Have a great day. See ya!